All right, YouTube, welcome back to Weetzer's Woodshop. Got a quick story to tell. I got I got some loud birds and I got some traffic going by here in the background. Also got a bulldozer over there working. So let's start. I'm in Nicholasville, Kentucky. I'm doing some training. My real job is a safe and vault technician for the Department of Defense, and we have to keep our quals up. And so I'm out here, you know, pretty intense classes. You know, the government pays for all this stuff and travel and all this other stuff. So it's a great opportunity. It's been my whole career. I'm going to retire from this soon, a couple years. But I also, as you know, I'm into carving and chainsaw carving and doing that kind of woodwork and different things around as a professional homeowner around the house. So in the background over here is a giant white oak tree that we noticed, or I noticed, that fell or uprooted. They had a windstorm prior to me being here, and or they've had a number of windstorms. But so the school that I'm going to basically provided my career. I'm going to retire from this training that I got from them over the years, from the early 90s all the way till now. And in tribute, I came up with an idea. Hey, while I'm here, let's see if I can carve something for the lock museum that they have in there. And I ran it by them. I did a sketch. They said, yeah, man, that'd be so great. Let's do that. And I found this wood way back here on this property. So after class one day, I just decided I'll go find out whose property this is. And I asked around. There's some local businesses, and they guided me to this spot. So come to find out, the farmer that owns it is just up the road, not too far from here. So I went to the house, and they had a couple of dogs. So I kind of waited impatiently. Well, there was a car coming behind me, coming down the driveway as I entered the property. Beautiful property, big farmland. And I decided, okay, cool, the dogs are out there. You know, I saw one, and I stepped out. The dog kind of ran away, but as soon as I turned around, the other dog attacked me pretty bad. So I couldn't get him off. I jumped back in the truck, dislocated a finger, got back in, had to slam the door on the dog. He got off my leg. Finally closed everything up. The people pulled up. Dog ran away. And I just politely said, hey, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm asking about this tree. I gave him the story about carving something for Lockmasters. But by the way, can you drive me to the hospital? And they had looked at me like, what's going on? I said, well, I stepped out a little too early. Your dog attacked me. And I'm losing a lot of blood. I can't drive. And I really did. Long story short, he punctured a main artery. I was bleeding out. I had to get to the hospital as quick as I could, get stitched up. But I ended up asking for the log first, right? A good carver, that's what they're supposed to do, right? Priorities. So what? You're bleeding out. What does that matter, right? Anyway, so once I showed them the wound and it was pulsating and shooting like a squirt gun, they were like, oh my goodness. And the family was so good about it. They got me to the hospital. I spent the night, I didn't spend the whole night there, but I spent the night getting stitched up and getting cleaned up and doing whatever. Came back to school the next day. I had to tell a story because somebody had asked, geez, why are you limping? What's going on? And then, they made, like a bunch of good guys, they made a lot of fun of me. And, but long story short, again, I went back the next day, they controlled the dogs, and that tree had a section of log that I was able to get so I could carve something for the Lock Museum or the display at the Lockmasters Institute. So that worked out really good. So that was the start of this journey for this project and this carving. So I'm going to show you the videos of how it went. I won't show you my leg. It's pretty gross. It's all stitched up. It's all better now. I'm on antibiotics. Doesn't look like there's an infection. So things are going pretty good, I guess. But that's the type of thing now that I got a really neat story about it. and the school is real supportive about it and concerned, you know, so. But I told them it's just, if they knew me better, it's an average day for me, right? So, but anyway, this is the journey. This is the start of the journey. And this is how it all happened. So I thought it's a cool story. I'll show you the little snippets. It won't keep you too much longer. And then I'll show you the finished product, and then hopefully the presentation of the carving that I did to the school. They're already making a plaque for it and all sorts of neat stuff. So, but what an opportunity. I love Kentucky. It's always been good to me. I can't, how can I complain? There's so much bad things going on in the world. I get bit by a dog. So what? I'm not Sue happy. I'm not going to go after these people. I'm not going. It's my fault. I take full accountability for it. I shouldn't have trusted the dog I didn't know. That's my fault, right? Well, that doesn't happen in this world much anymore. So, but stitches are good. Legs a little swollen, kind of ugly. But man, let me show you the video of this carving. What an opportunity! I got to carve custom carving here in Kentucky. And it's going to be on display till this school is here, which will be here forever. So, and it's my tribute to this wonderful career that I had, all because of Lockmasters. So I can't be in any better a mood. It's just incredible. The opportunities have fallen in my lap, and I love it. I just love it. So, well, let's get it on with this video. Hopefully, this bulldozer in the background didn't bother the sound too much. So thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the video. All right, here we go. Tree. Man, tractor running in the background. We just picked up a section right there. Man, big old oak. Good stuff. Now let's get it back. All right, so I got to gather this log, and I'm on this these nice people's property, but check out what I have to do here. All right, here we go. I got her in 4-wheel drive. It's actually pretty deep. Oh shit. Oh, that's awesome. The things you do as a carver. All right, so here it is. Hopefully the wind isn't causing too much back noise for you. It's a white oak. It's probably 16, 18 inches in diameter, maybe a little more. About 4 feet. It's got a few little crotches in it. But first things first, this was down for about 1.5 years. So let's see how easy it is to take this bark off. And that's where we'll start. I got another little piece trying to hold it up, so let's see what happens when I take some Harbor Freight tools to this thing. Hopefully you guys can see this. I'm using a small hatchet, and we're getting the white oak stripped down from its bark. So it's still pretty wet, pretty green, even though this tree's been down for over 1 year, I guess. But bark doesn't peel as easy as like the pine or stuff like that, so I'll be picking at this. At least I'll get down to the sapwood, and then I'll use the chainsaw. But man, it's got some thick bark, so, and it's tough. It's holding on hard, so we'll just keep picking away at this, and then hopefully we can stand her up. So there's sounds like a wren. I hope you guys could hear that. Kind of cool. All right, let's keep going. Real quick before the wind gets up. All right, we got the white oak logs stripped. There's still, it's pretty wet still, so I'm gonna take that saw and trim it all up, or we'll skid, or use it like a sander, and then we'll just peel all this off and see what happens. We'll go from there. But all right, that's a pretty tough. Oh, there we go again. All right, I'll just film it from here. So there it is. We got it stripped down. Man, it got windy. All right, let's see how well this saw works. All right, we got some progress. Got the safe cut out, or the shape of the safe. That wood is super hard. Man, oh man, still a little green. And then up here will be the letters, and I'll trace those out, and then I'll sculpt them right there. And then, but there's the square of the safe. Got as rough cut square as I could. Wind is still picking up. The day is really nice, but the wind is still here. But I'm not complaining. It could be worse, way worse. It was raining this morning. Good progress. All right, not too shabby. I put an owl up there. It's kind of like the modern owl I did a long time ago. So I'm gonna do that. Oops, they're bringing me a sander tomorrow. I got the safe all shaped and squared. And then we got the dial on there and the two hinges. And we'll just keep going and we'll see what happens. So not too shabby for a saw. I don't know anything about, but it worked. And then we got the letters. I'll detail those letters and the owl and everything tomorrow with the sander. So I am pretty stoked about this. What an opportunity. Holy cow. Let's see what I can accomplish tomorrow. I'm gonna go get some bourbon. Got another big day today. I'm gonna do the detail work. I got a sander, so we're gonna fine tune everything, fine tune the owl, get him all shaped up. I got some hand chisels, not really worked with those a lot. Sculpting chisels, so carving chisels, I guess you want to call them. Hopefully you can hear me better. I got my ear pads today, or my AirPods today, so we'll get this sound a little more quality. Gonna chisel out some of the lettering and then just sand and then balance everything out. Just get things a little straighter and a little more, I don't know, I guess I like the natural look, so I'll probably keep it that way a little bit, so there'll be some flow. Still looks like a tree, or organic, I guess if you want to call that. So, and then I'll start out today with some chainsaw work, and we'll go from there. All right, long day of sanding, long day of grinding. I got the owl done. I'm gonna burn the eyes and stuff tomorrow. Got the letters done. That's, oops, in the shadow. That's LSI, if nobody knows what that means. Lockmasters Security Institute. Got the safe done. Got a dial on it and the base. All came out pretty good, I think. I love the owl. That's one of my favorite designs. Just modern type of design. So I'm tired. So there's a lot that was going on. I'm probably gonna tear that stump off right there tomorrow. Probably after class. I got class tomorrow, so. And then I got a torch, so I'm gonna burn it. Couldn't reach into there, so I gotta figure out how to get into there. But other than that, we're done for the day. 2 days, so not too shabby. I like it. So then we ended up naming the owl Mosler, which is in the safe and vault technician world, is a very popular brand, so one of the top brands. So It's a private collection museum, but there's hundreds of years of locks in here. So I actually have something in the Harry S. Miller Museum, Lock Museum. So couldn't be happier. Super stoked about the whole thing. And this is its new home. So everybody that comes through, hey, rub Mosler's head for luck. There's some thick polyurethane on here, so it'll take years for this to go away. So, and then they're gonna do a write-up for me. Eventually I'll release that because they'll get it. They have a flyer and a newsletter and stuff like that. So those things will be fantastic. So here it is, my Kentucky carving. Couldn't be happier. Thanks a lot, Lockmasters, and thanks for letting Weetzer's Woodshop carve something for you guys. I really appreciate it. So let's hope this makes history. All right, everybody, thanks for watching Weetzer's Woodshop. Like and subscribe. I hope you guys like this short video. Did the best I could with the audio and the camera stuff that I have, because I have no equipment here. If you could see the wonky setup I have on a chair with a box and a Lipton tea bag. So, man, appreciate everybody.